So, I'm gonna be going over my Havoc Demon Hunter build. I posted a thing in my community tab or whatever, and I did get a yes comment, so I figured I'm just gonna make it anyway because I really like this build. It's really easy to play. Like, if you're new to like WoW PvP, it's really easy to really fucking easy to play. So, first thing I'm gonna do is go over like the gear and talents. I'm almost fully geared, so basically the stat priority is going to be your mastery and your versatility, and then everything else comes after. So if you look at like the hood, versatility, mastery, versatility, mastery, 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 verse, 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 right? So versatility, mastery, as you can see, each piece is going to have versatility, mastery in it, along with the enchants, which I'll go back over that. But you want to focus your stat priority. You know, the boots have critical strike, but you know, that's whatever. I also focus this build off of Rage Quit Gaming, so a lot of Demon Hunters are also running the same build right now because there really is only one build, because Demon Hunters like can literally drag their face across the keyboard and do damage. But yeah, Verse Mastery for the stats, and then for your enchants, I run Leech, Regenerative Leech, Leech on the bracers, Waking Stats on the chest, Earthen Writ on both glaives, and then Fierce Armor Kit, Plains Runner's Breeze, Mastery, Mastery, and that's pretty much it for the gear. Just make sure you're focusing on the mastery and the versatility. That's gonna make you pump damage like crazy. As for talents, pretty standard Essence Break build. Even with the nerf, it's still the best. So this Essence Break build versus the other Essence Break build, it's all the same. So it's really not gonna matter. Just pause the screen, copy this stat tree, and then look up just a basic Demon Hunter rotation, which is, you know, building your Fury with Immolation Aura and Sigil of Flame and Fell Rush, and then going into your Metamorphosis or your Demon form after Eye Beaming, picking up momentum, essence breaking, and then blade dancing to do max damage, and then basically waiting on cooldowns, and then stun and stuff as you go. It's something you have to figure out. The videos I've watched, you don't really learn the rotation until like you play it yourself. But just follow this talent tree and you'll be fine. And practice on a dummy. I practice on a dummy for like probably like 2 hours, just sitting there constantly building Fury, practicing the rotation, trying to pump as much damage as possible. Then I did skirms, then I did solo shuffle, and then I eventually went to threes. The only thing that I would say is probably different than some people, probably not, because this build's so like straightforward, is the PvP talents. So Detainment, you have to run that. That is like your huge imprison, banish the healer, all sorts of stuff. And Glimpse, reduce damage taken, obviously. And then I either run Chaotic Imprint or I run Cover of Darkness. Chaotic Imprint is your throw glaive now deals damage from a random school of magic and increases the target's damage taken from the school by 10% for 20 seconds. It's really good, pumps some extra damage. And then Cover of Darkness, if I'm really getting smoked against the comp and I like need just that little bit more time to be in darkness for my healer to pick me up, I'll run that. Radius of Darkness increased by 4 yards and its duration by 2 seconds, but I usually prefer to take Chaotic Imprint over it. But in terms of like the talents and the way the build goes, it's like I said, it's pretty straightforward with the stats. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the build. So now I'm gonna show you guys a rotation. And that's pretty much it. So just build Fury, Metamorphosis, well, change into your demon form, Essence Break, Blade Dance, and then obviously, you know, you can throw in your stuns and your kicks as needed. But it's really only those couple skills. So watch that a few times over and over again, or find another video. I mean, every Demon Hunter Essence Break guide is practically the same, but the main takeaway from this is the talents, the build, and the gear itself. The rotation, it kind of took me a couple days to learn it, like to really get it down. And I think there's still things like that I do need to learn myself, that I'm going through and progressing as I go. But that's the main, you know, build your immolation aura, set your sigil, you know, fell blade them, get in there, eye beam. And then when you're in this form, momentum, to proc your momentum, essence break. So one of the things I want to talk about before I forget too is like your main defensives as a demon hunter, which to begin with like really aren't many. So like you have Netherwalk, Darkness, and Blur as your main ones. And well, scratch that, your only ones, because the rest are like kicks and interrupts and like your, you know, your CC, which aren't really defensives, I guess. But the way I like to do this is in an opener, I usually cast Blur if I know that the damage is going to be really high. And then, for instance, if I'm going up against a warrior and he drops that little like spear of Bastion, I'll trade it with Darkness, and it'll usually keep me alive through the whole thing, or my healer can even keep me top. Because sometimes if you get on this class, if you get caught in a spear of Bastion or anything that like really locks you down, you can die like in one stun. It's really bursty. So Blur first, then Darkness. And if you're really getting stomped and like you're on your deathbed, Netherwalk. Take no damage. Take no damage for 6 seconds, and your movement speed's increased too. So don't hate me for clicking either. It was just for show. Just for show. But yeah, Blur, Darkness, then obviously your Netherwalk. Not like that, but trade them as your match goes on. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the defensives. Defensives and rotation, all in one. So I hope you enjoy this build. If you like this, leave a comment. If there's something I could do better, or if there's something you guys have discovered for the Demon Hunters, drop a comment below. Thanks.